Chapter 1 of Jacko and Jumpo Kinkytail. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Shasta, Oakland, California. Jacko and Jumpo Kinkytail by Howard R. Garis. Chapter 1. The Kinkytails Go to School. Once upon a time, not so very many years ago, there were two little monkey boys who lived with their papa and mama off in the woods in a funny house at the top of a tall tree. These little monkeys were the cutest and most cunning chaps you would want to see, even if you went in an airship to the circus. I have already told you something about one of them, a red monkey who traveled with Uncle Wiggily Longears when the old gentleman rabbit was going about seeking his fortune. Well, this red monkey's name was Jacko Kinkytail, and his tail, as were the tails of all in his family, was all twisted up in kinks. That's how Jacko got his last name, Kinkytail. His brother's name was Jumpo, and Jumpo was colored green. The reason for that was this. Once Jumpo's mama bought him a green balloon at the circus. Jumpo was a little baby then, and he didn't know any better than to try to eat the green balloon. Perhaps he thought it was candy. At any rate, before his mama saw him, he had chewed nearly half of the balloon, and he soon turned a pretty green color, like the leaves on the trees. Oh, his mama and papa felt dreadful about it, and they did everything they could to get the color out of the little monkey, but they couldn't, and green he stayed. But it doesn't much matter, said Jumpo's papa, for as long as Jacko is red, I think it's nice to have his brother colored green. They look so odd and queer when they go out walking together. Oh, but think of having one's children red and green like some flag, cried Mama Kinkytail. However, it couldn't be helped, so now I'll tell you some stories of Jacko and Jumpo. One morning, when the two little monkey boys were eating their breakfast in the funny house up in the tree, they suddenly heard a bell ringing. Ding dong, dong ding, dong ding, dong dong, rang the bell. My, I wonder what that can be, exclaimed Jumpo as he finished eating some toasted peanuts with coconut on. Perhaps it's a fire, suggested Jacko, as he looked to see if any of his red color had come off on his napkin, but it hadn't, I'm glad to say. Oh, if it's a fire, let's run and see it, cried Jumpo, getting out of his chair. Maybe they'll let us squirt some water on the blaze. Silly monkey chaps, cried Mama Kinkytail, as she laughed at them. That is not a fire bell. That is the school bell, for school starts today, and you must hurry or you will be late. Oh dear, school, cried Jacko, making a funny face. Oh me, oh my, said Jumpo. Have we got to go to school? To be sure, answered their mama. Vacation and playtime is over, and you must be at your lessons. Hurry now, there go Sammy and Susie Littletail, and Sammy has on a new suit. Yes, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?